Command return or control return. That's it. Just kidding, being silly. Okay, morphing is basically taking one vector shape and taking another vector shape and morphing the first shape into the next shape. So basically, if I haven't confused you right there, it's taking one shape and transforming it into another shape that you've created down the timeline. Let's show you how to do that. If you haven't already done it, go ahead and open up the Tools palette, and let's go ahead and start. So we're going to make sure we're in keyframe 1. Very easy to do. We're just going to take simple drawings. Take your paintbrush. We'll do it like this. Take your paintbrush. Let's choose our first color. Maybe we'll do like a stick figure guy. And you can just draw whatever you want. Go ahead and do this with me and press pause and rewind and play as you want. So I'm just going to show you real fast. I'm just going to make silly little drawings. It's got to look a little bit of that. See, like, how dare you morph me. Okay, that's my keyframe 1. So now I'm going to go and down line, and depending on how long you want the animation or how short you want the animation, depends on where you put the next keyframe. Alright, so you're going to click anywhere you want, and go Insert, Timeline, Blank Keyframe. Blank Keyframe. And so now you have a new keyframe down on the same layer, but you didn't carry over that same shape. We're actually going to create a different shape. So we're going to go to the paintbrush, maybe we'll change our different color, and let's draw a new shape, okay? So any shape that you want. I'm just going to draw a little fishy. Alright. So there's our new shape, okay? And let's go one more. And we'll go Insert, Timeline, Blank Keyframe. And maybe we'll make, let's make a really strange, and of course, you know, there's much better ways to do morphing and much better ways to create objects. I'm just doing this really fast just for you guys to see, and maybe later on down the line when we actually start creating, you know, really intricate drawings, then I'll actually use those as examples. But right now, just to draw something simple together because we're just learning Flash. Okay, and maybe he's got really short feet. Okay, and he's not very happy. Okay, the idea is to not create any of these into symbols. You just want raw drawings morphing into each other. That's the only way it works. So now you got these 3 pictures on these 3 different keyframes. But now we want them to morph into each other. Okay, so you just click on one frame, you go down to the Properties palette and choose Shape Tween. You're choosing to morph and tween the shape. And so now you notice it made inside the timeline, in between, it made a green box with an arrow. That means that the shape tween is in effect, and it's going to take all the rest of the frames and transform one shape into the other. So if I take my playhead and drag, you'll notice how it automatically takes one shape and transforms to the other. Let's see in the movie. So Command Return, or PC Return, PC is Control Return. So I'm taking one shape to the next. And if I wanted to be kind of smooth about the next transition, I can actually take this shape while it's selected by clicking on here, hit Command C, and maybe I'll come here and say Insert, Timeline, Blank Keyframe, Edit, Paste in Place, and morph that, and then now it'll look like it just transitions itself from one to the other. Okay, so let's look at what that looks like. Command Return or Control Return. That's it. Cool? I hope that helped. If you have any other additional questions, please leave a comment below, and I'll get back to you right away.